Hey everyone, welcome to Tabletop Giant. We're going to always receive well on the channel. We're going to open a box or two of a pre-release for Murders at Karlov Manor. So thanks Wizards for the early open. So get your LGS pre-release is this Friday, and then the following week is the official release at your LGS. Everything's for sale at pre-release, so you can grab whatever you want at your local store. So here's our presentation. We got some case solved tokens and suspect tokens. If we open this all the way up, got some artwork. There's an unlock counter, so a new mechanic. Some stun and flying. Okay. Tessa Karlov is dead. Who murdered her? Let's find out. So here's our little pre-release box. And as you know, you get a D20 with the set symbol. So there's the dagger. And we get our 6. So this is new. So this is the first time opening play boosters. Okay. So when you come to pre-release, you get 6 booster packs. Used to be draft boosters. And you make the best minimum 40 card deck you can. So let's see what we would have got at pre-release here. We'll open this up. And then you guys let me know in the comments what you might have, what color you would have ran with. Looks like, are we going to force blue here? Let's find out. So the Steam Core Scholar is a weird detective. I like the flavor text. That's weird. Flying Vigilant. When he enters the battlefield, draw 2, then discard 2, and discard an instant or sorcery. Or a creature card with flying. All right, and we got Melik, Reforged Researcher. So that's our date stamp foil, and it looks like we get another mythic, so another weird detective. So perhaps in this set you get 2 cards to have some synergy. So I think we would go the blue-red route. So let's see if we get some more cards to support that if this was pre-release. Suspect, case solved, stun and unlock counters. All right, well, let's go. Good luck at your local stores. I hope you enjoy your pre-release at those venues. The cards are pretty cold here. Pretty cold up in Canada here today. Lots of snow. All right, Shady Informant. So I'm sure you've been looking at the spoilers, so we'll go pretty fast through a lot of the stuff. So these are only single-sided, but it does have like a magnifying glass over the set symbol. So a white instant, and it forces an investigate. So variant art. So now we're into the uncommons. Samula Sentry, get a leg up. A lead pipe, so that's the classic weapon from the board game Clue. Whenever equipped creature that each opponent loses a life. Okay, so there's an uncommon. Underground Mortuary. So here's a dual land from the set. Enters tapped. When it enters, you surveil 1, and it's a true dual land. That's pretty nice. Those are Golgari colors. And another rare. So in these play boosters, as they touted, you could get up to 3 rares and or mythic, I think. Case of the Crimson Pulse. So this is an enchantment case. So a new thing. When it enters the battlefield, discard a card, draw 2. To solve, you have no cards in hand. And when it's solved, oh, okay, cool. So there's going to be cards that have cases. Something triggers it to be solved, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, discard your hand and draw 2. So also single-sided, but interesting. So that's how the cases work. I haven't seen too many spoilers for the set. And we've got a foil goat, Frantic Scapegoat. Good play on words. Well, this nice looking land for the set. I think there's some full art kind of urban city lands in this set. So there's our basic. So we didn't get any rares or mythics in our blue-red colors we were going to maybe lean towards, but let's see how we do in this pack if it was pre-release. There's the red herring. Tax each turn if able, a 2/2 for 2. Sack it and draw a card. That's a pretty good card. I think we'd put that in our pre-release deck. Airtight Alibi in green. Museum Night Watch that finishes the commons. Unauthorized Exit, another one of the magnifying glass alt arts. So even going into commons with alt art now. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Surveil 1. And we're into the uncommons. Furtive Courier. That'd be good in our blue-red. Deadly Complication, an uncommon for the magnifying glass. Choose one or both. Destroy target creature, put a 1/1 counter on target suspected creature you control. You have it become unsuspected. That's strong. In the red-black colors, jeez. Magnetic Snuffler. A Magnetic Snuffler. That's a fun card name. Case of the Filched Falcon. When it enters Investigate to solve, control 3 or more artifacts, and once it's solved, put 4 1/1 counters on target non-creature artifact. It becomes a bird. Cool. Let's keep our uncommons and rares. Oh yeah, this is our uncommon pile. Doorkeeper Thrall is our rare in white. A 1/2 with flash and flying for 2, and artifacts and creatures entering the battlefield don't cause... Oh, another ETB dollar. Nice. Oh, that's a nice foil. Airtight Alibi foil. And we've got Duskmantle House of Shadow list card. So that's a reprint and a nice foil land. So list card will go over there. So just like set boosters, only here's an artwork too. So these are a mix of draft and set combined, okay? So we got our artwork card. Is that Jace? Intrude on the Mind. Definitely a sorcerer messing with somebody. Alright. So we've got Tunnel Tipster. There's a mole. You guys probably know there's a mole god in this set. Make your move. A dog walker. You get 2 1/1 white dogs when he's faced up. He comes in with a disguise. Cool. Disguise looks like a new mechanic for the set. Offender at Large. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the commons and uncommons. Demand answers in red. Additional cost to cast, sack an artifact or discard, draw 2. Clandestine Meddler in black. Evidence Examiner. There's a Merfolk Detective. Collect Evidence 4. Case of the Pilfered Proof. These cases are interesting. Repulsive Mutation. Coveted Falcon for 3. It's a 1/4 for 3. When he attacks, gain control of target permanent you own but don't control. Oh, cool. If someone stole one of your cards, you get it back. And Disguise 2. When it's turned face up, target opponent gains control of any number of target permanents you control. Draw a card for each one gained this way. That would be a good way for people to get your stuff that they don't want to have. Officious Investigation. 2 more of another white and blue to cast for each target beyond the first. Investigate X times or X is the total number of creatures those players control. So that'd be nice in Commander. You can basically investigate for each opponent. So we're getting kind of blue-white in our rares. We wanted blue-red, but I think we'd probably still force it with our weirds there. A Mysterious Creature. So these are the guys that enter disguised. So that's the disguise token. An Insect. Rot Farm Mortipede. Inspector. Market Watch Phantom. A Spirit Detective. A lot of detectives. Behind the Mask. That's like Scooby-Doo. At the end, the big reveal. Remove the mask. Suspicious Detonation. Gravestone Strider, a golem. Makeshift Binding. Into our uncommons here. A Curious Cadaver. A zombie detective. Little recursion there. Neighborhood guardian, a unicorn. A new wall, sanctuary wall. Tap target creature, you may put a stun counter. If you do, put a stun counter on the wall as well. That's interesting. There's a full art rare in these new play boosters. It's a double dual land here, a swamp mountain. Nice. So it's our second dual land, and this time in full art though. Is that red blue? That's in our pre-release color. So I think we're getting closer to... Oh, sorry, that's a swap mountain. There's the new Masker Girl. Good, I've been wanting to see her. So a 4/4 for 4. That's strong alone and menace. And all my creatures get wither. They deal damage in the form of -1 counters. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, if its toughness was less than 1, draw a card. Nice. Strong. There's a mythic. Masker Girl. A Shady Informant. There's our foil, common foil. There's a full art land I was talking about. So they're kind of like urban settings. There's the forest. Nice. Can we see that over there? Just a little bit. Okay, 2 more packs. I don't know if we could make a feasible deck out of the... maybe I have to go 3-color here with some white as well. Cold Case Cracker, Person of Interest, a Magnifying Glass, investigate 4. Sorry, pay 4, investigate. Loxodon Eavesdropper, yeah, with those big ears. You might hear some information about who done it. He's all ears, as the flavor text suggests. Vigilante, Crowd Control Warden, another counters. Deduce. That's fun art. That'd be nice in foil if these come in foil. Draw a card and investigate. That's a good looking card. Oh, we got a push and pull. So we've got our 2 color lands again. Case File Auditor. Leering Onlooker. A new vampire. Creates bats. Doppelgang. For each of the X target permanents, create X tokens that are copies of it. But it's triple X. So, wow. Still, if you got lots of mana, you can just pump out a bunch of clones of something. And it's any permanent. Doesn't have to be creature. Oh, I see. It's not doing the same creature more than once. It gives you more. So that however many, every time you pay 3, you get to clone a permanent of your choice. So however much times 3 you pump into it, more choices and more copies. Fester Leech and foil. Uncommon. Molten Psyche. That's our list card. Oh, we kind of... Oh, there's a human. She looks like she might be a suspect. She didn't do it, though. She's looking very innocent. And a land. Okay, last pack, guys. Let me know what colors you'd run. I think we'd probably go red, blue, white. Get some white flyers in here. Force the detective cards we got. Let me know what you think. Jaded Analyst. Sanguine Savior. A Vampire Cleric. Nice. That'll be good for vampire decks. 2/1 Flying Lifelink. You can disguise it. When it's turned face up, another target creature you control gets lifelink. Kind of not that strong. A Gorehound. Slime Against Humanity. There's the card I tried to see if we might be able to run a deck with it. It's only uncommon, a common, so we should see a lot of it. Real fun card. You can have any number of Slimes Against Humanity in your deck, and his power and toughness is equal to the total number of cards you own in exile that are either oozes or named Slime Against Humanity. That's a fun little card. Sanitation Automation. He's cleaning up. Makeshift Binding. Coerce to Kill. Control a target creature for 5. Base power, toughness 1-1, death touch, and is assassin. Interesting. Hey, there's a new cat. A forum familiar. What's he eating? You got a chicken leg or something, maybe? Maybe he's eating evidence. You can disguise him when he's turned face up. Turn another target permanent you control to its owner hand and put a 1/1 on him. So, kind of morph is back. They're calling it disguise. Mistway Spy. That would be good for our detective deck. Another frantic scapegoat in our colors. Conspiracy Unraveler. You may collect evidence 10 rather than pay the mana cost for spells you cast. Wow. So if you have 10 evidence out, to collect evidence 10, exile cards with total mana 10 or greater from your graveyard. That seems like it wouldn't be too hard to do. This guy comes out for free. Conspiracy Unraveler. Alley Assailant. Common. And there's our Plains city. It's cool. Kind of an arboretum or something in the center of the city. That's nice looking. Okay, guys, there's your pre-release kit. Let me know what you think. So it's interesting, too, at pre-release, unless there's a rule I'll have to look up. Usually pre-release kits, you can go nuts. I wonder if you can use your list cards at pre-release now, if you get them. Yeah, let me know what colors you would have went with. And stay tuned. We're going to put up some other openings here. We're going to open up a collector box next. Thanks. Good luck at your pre-release at your local store. And thanks for watching, guys. Give us a like and subscribe. Free shipping on singles over $10. TabletopGiant.ca. Check you later. Thanks.